Welcome to the MyAZ Lawyers Law Firm podcast. We provide the right resources on family law so you can stay informed. The attorneys at MyAZ Lawyers have the knowledge and expertise needed for your case and will give you the tools to protect your family and your rights.
In this episode, we'll provide actionable tips on how to support a loved one through the complexities of a family law dispute. Usually, the best advice for drama is to stay as far away from it as possible. But if someone you care about is going through a divorce, child custody dispute, or other family law matter, that might not be an option. You may sometimes unwillingly even become part of the drama. But ultimately, unless you are listed as the petitioner or respondent in family law filings, you are not a party to the matter. That means what is expected of you and what you are expected to refrain from doing are different than for your loved one. Keep listening for some tips about how to conduct yourself when someone you care about is in a family law dispute from an Arizona family law professional. If you are seeking family law representation in Phoenix or Tucson, our firm offers free phone consultations to discuss your unique situation in greater detail. First tip, don't post about the drama on social media. These days, many of us post intimate details about our lives on the internet every single day. So why would drama involving our current partner's previous relationship be any different? First of all, there is always a chance that any children involved, including their friends at school, could eventually see your posts. Even if what you post is true, it could be hurtful for a child to read about their parent and know that many people around them have read it too. But what could be even worse is if the judge in your loved one's case gets a hold of screenshots of posts that publicize details that should be kept private. If you are closely involved with someone going through a family law matter, you don't want to be on that judge's radar. Instead, send any documentation or evidence to your loved one so they can decide if they wish to bring it before the judge. Tip number 2, don't badmouth the child's other parent. As frustrating as it can be to blend families and co-parent with a partner's ex, you should avoid venting in front of any shared children. This can influence the way a child sees their parent and ultimately affect their relationship. If done in a negative fashion, it can be construed by the court as parental alienation. If the judge thinks you and your loved one are teaming up to damage their child's relationship with their other parent, the judge can consider this as a factor during custody disputes. Tip number 3, learn about the basics of the relevant legal matter. Going through a legal matter is stressful enough without feeling the need to explain it to everyone who doesn't have a basic understanding of it. Your loved one also probably isn't looking for someone to provide a detailed analysis without the legal expertise to back it up. But having a basic understanding of what your loved one is going through can alleviate some of the stress they may be experiencing. For example, if you are dating someone going through a divorce, just knowing that there are mandatory waiting periods and property is divided in Arizona using community property are simple basics that will frame your understanding of the entire divorce. For child custody, you should know that there are 2 parts to custody, physical custody and legal custody, and that judges are encouraged to give parents 50-50 custody, unless doing so would not be in the child's best interest. For child support matters, you should know that calculations are largely based on parenting time and the parents' respective incomes. Tip number 4, respect court orders. While court orders are typically only binding on parties to the matter, your conduct could be viewed as a court order violation by a strict judge. For example, if you agree to give your loved one a ride for a custody exchange, but drop out at the last minute, you could cause them to be late and give their ex something to use against them in custody court. If you are seeing someone whose parenting plan dictates that the parents must wait at least 6 months into a relationship before introducing a new romantic partner to the children, you shouldn't push them into an early introduction in violation of their parenting plan. You should remind your loved one, if they encourage you to take action that you believe would be in violation of their parenting plan. Tip number 5, maintain a healthy distance. Many of our clients have loved ones who wish to be supportive during their family law matters. This is great, but it's also important to maintain a healthy distance from the matter. Being too overprotective can eventually become a hindrance for someone dealing with a family law matter. For example, some people may struggle with appointment anxiety and have a friend or family member reach out to family law attorneys to schedule consultations. But a non-party shouldn't plan on attending these consultations, receiving case updates, or communicating with the attorney about the case. If your loved one wants you involved in the case, they can discuss the extent that would be appropriate with their attorney. Consider yourself lucky if they agree that you should only play a minimal role in the proceedings. Last tip, don't forget to take care of your own mental health. When someone close to you is going through a family law matter, it's natural to focus more on that person's emotional needs. If that means neglecting your own needs, you should make sure to take time to step back and preserve your own mental health. Being the primary emotional support for someone going through serious family issues and the legal system is stressful in itself. You have to approach the situation with sensitivity and, ultimately, have very little control over how it resolves. To maintain your own sanity, you should take independent time to relax and recuperate after stressful family law events. That might be a quiet fishing trip over the weekend or a night out with friends to blow off some steam. No matter how you like to unwind, make sure to take time for yourself if you are dedicating your time and resources to helping someone you care about with family law drama. You may also want to speak to a mental health care provider who can help you deal with the stress of a loved one's family law dispute. Remember, if you're facing a serious family law matter, turn to our law firm, Arizona's trusted choice for experienced legal representation at a fair price. Taking the plunge and hiring an attorney for your family law dispute isn't easy, but it pays off over the course of your case. Dealing with complex legal matters becomes more difficult than it already is when compounded with the stress of a breakup, custody issues, and more. When you retain a skilled attorney to handle your case, you don't have to worry about legal intricacies slipping through the cracks. Our dedicated staff and attorneys have years of experience assisting Phoenix and Tucson residents in complex family law matters. It can make all the difference when we put that experience to work for you. Speak to one of our Arizona family law attorneys about your case today by calling 480-470-1504 or visiting us online at myazlawyers.com. Don't hesitate to contact us today.
Thank you for listening to the My AZ Lawyers Law Firm podcast. Family law issues in Arizona are very serious and require the legal representation and guidance of an experienced family law attorney. At My AZ Lawyers, we'll aggressively defend your case to the best of our abilities. Contact My AZ Lawyers today to get a free evaluation and find the peace of mind you deserve.